Hi everyone, this is Nikki Rowland and today I have a layout to share for GoGo Getaway. I'm taking part in I'm doing the mood board challenge today. Well, I did it a while ago, but I'm sharing my video today for our mood board challenge. Now at GoGo Getaway October 2023 and every GoGo Getaway we have Be Inspired challenges set by our design team and for the delegates to take part in, and then there are prizes to be won. So that is what this challenge is for, and I set a mood board challenge. Now, the mood boards, people struggle with mood boards, but I love them. And the reason I love them is because you can get so much from a mood board. So on my mood board, there's a toadstool and pumpkins and a book and leaves and hearts and a fox, scarecrows, more leaves, acorns, wood grain, lots and lots of things. So basically I just sit down whenever I have a mood board to work with. I sit down and I make a list of all the things that I would like, that I can see, and then I try and incorporate as many of those as possible. So I have already managed to tick off a whole bunch of things on that list. I have scarecrows in my photos, I have acorns on my background paper, I have hearts on my background paper. You can also have, look at the colours overall as well. I've got pumpkins, and I've used pumpkins on the journaling card on the left-hand side. There's what else is there? Leaves. There will be leaves. So, it's quite easy to incorporate lots and lots of things. Oh, there's a hot drink as well. So I've pulled out one of those. Can you see top left? I've added, I've got a coffee cup out there. I've got a fox out. I've got pumpkins out. I've got more leaves out. I've got acorns out. I've got another scarecrow. Do you know what? It was so easy to incorporate loads and loads of things from this mood board. So anyway, that's how I use mood boards. So for this layout, as you can see, I have cut a piece of paper into some squares. I think they are 3-inch squares. I have distressed the edges of each one, and I have added machine stitching around the edge of each one as well. I've also got a journaling card, and I have put machine stitching around the edge of that too. I've mounted 2 photos on 2 journaling cards and distressed the edges and got those positioned onto the layout. I've added some little scalloped border stickers behind 2 of the squares, and then I'm just building up my clusters to the left, and then there'll be another one over towards the right too, and then I'll have another small one in the gap between the 2 photos at the top. So I'm just, now that I've got the main parts of the layout in place, I'm just carrying on adding all the little bits and pieces. It's my favourite part of scrapbooking, is adding all the little bits, and I'm just playing around, putting those in, moving them around a bit, getting them stuck down, and enjoying myself really. So yeah. To the left of my photo, I've added my title, which is the word autumn, which is from Bramble Fox, from the October Fox box. And I've got the little fox in there as well. Again, he's on my mood board, and he's from the October Fox box as well. Over on the right hand side, I've got a little perspective pumpkin, and I'm adding some acorn leaves and acorns down there as well. I had some perspective left over from autumn last year that I thought worked really well with this collection, so I've incorporated those as well. And like I said, there's acorns on the mood board, so again, bringing more of those in. I know I've already ticked that one by putting acorns on the background squares, but more the merrier. And I'm now coming in to add some little decorative brads, so I've added a few of those onto the layout as well, and adding a few more perspectives as well, getting them stuck down with glossy accents. I've got leaves and acorns again. I'm just getting those stuck in place. It's all coming together quite nicely. There's quite a lot on this layout, so I need to be careful not to overload it, which is something I do quite often. Anyway, I'm now adding some enamel dots and getting those stuck down, just adding a little bit of pops of colour here and there in between all the little gaps that I've got. That's all looking very sweet. I love this layout. Actually, it came together really nicely. I'm super happy with it. I quite often feel like I need a frame on my layout, so I don't often do pure white backgrounds these days. But I do quite like how this looks with the white around the outside. So yeah, it's all coming together quite nicely. Just adding a few sequins, I think, or is that enamel dots still? Still adding enamel dots, but going to add sequins as well. So just sprinkled a few of those over in place. Just have a little autumnal mix that I've been using on all of my Acorn Lane layouts. So yeah, there we go. I would say I'm almost complete. So I'm probably going to add some paint splatters and some journaling. But yeah, I've got an awful lot ticked off on my mood board. I've got toadstool ticked off, pumpkins, hot drink is on there. Haven't got a book or word print on there. Cozy clothes I haven't got on there either. I've got leaves, I've got hearts, I've got a fox, I've got acorns, I've got a scarecrow, I've got a sunflower that's in my photo. I've used the colours, I haven't used stripes and I haven't used circles, but otherwise pretty much everything else I wrote down is ticked off. So there we go. There's my list and I'm just going through and ticking it all off now. So yeah. I hope that you enjoyed seeing this layout come together. And if you were at GoGo Getaway, I hope you enjoyed doing the challenge. So there we go, all finished. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me today and watching along. That was Niki Rowland for GoGo Getaway playing along with the Moodboard Challenge.